My mantra has always been, why not change the world? I knew I wanted to go into lasers in 10th grade. There was a physics demonstration where they're taking a laser beam, pointing it off a table and sending it off across the room. And then the teacher got up on the table and he stepped on the table and he was showing that all matter was compressible. And I don't remember anything about the rest of that lecture. All I remember is watching that red laser beam go across the room and saying, I want to know more about that. And then I built in the basement of my parents' house a vibration isolation table, a big table with 1,600 pounds of sand so that I could do the laser holography experiments in my basement. I actually took that table and set up to MIT for the Massachusetts State Science Fair. And then I went to Rensselaer Polytech and I did a summer program on lasers, optics, holography, and undergraduate research. That unlocked everything for me. That was the transformational moment of where I realized I could actually be a scientist. A professor of mine at Rensselaer recommended I come down to Florida and check out the Creole program in the research park. And I fell in love with the program, mainly because of the people, and it was a very applied program. And so almost by accident, I came down here to the University of Central Florida, but maybe it was a little bit of divine intervention. I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. My definition for an entrepreneur is someone who can see something around a corner. But I had a much bigger passion in technology. And I knew that if I could focus my career in technology and also somehow merge technology with business and entrepreneurship, it would be a fun ride. And I finally got tired of being in companies where I couldn't convince the executives in those companies that what I saw around the corner was a viable business opportunity. So I finally said, all right, I'm going to start my own company. I started a company, Open Photonics. One of the companies that we worked with was my company, Luminar. And so I left a really great career as a technology manager and as a CTO to start my company, Open Photonics. That company, Open Photonics, eventually became Luminar. It's really hard to put my finger on that one thing that says, oh, I'm most proud of this or I'm most proud of that, because we've done so much. But the nexus of everything that we've done really here at Luminar with the more than 100 patents by the entire team has really been a defining moment. And looking at everything that we've done, from how we make our lasers to how we receive the light to how we scan to how we put the software together, all of that had to come together to build a moat of intellectual property to support the growth of the company. And that's been the one that I'm most proud of. And I really want to start spending more time giving back. I've been a volunteer firefighter and emergency medical technician since 1990 as a reserve lieutenant and EMT for Orange County Fire Rescue. I also am very passionate about autism awareness and autism inclusion. And so I spend a lot of time helping people learn more about autism, as well as I'm working on building Jonathan's Landing. So Jonathan's Landing is an adult living community that I'm building for my son Jonathan and 499 of his closest friends. Jonathan's Landing is going to be the largest, most comprehensive adult living community in the world. At Jonathan's Landing, our mission is to relentlessly pursue solutions that provide a life of dignity, meaning, and growth for adults with autism, and give parents peace, knowing their child is safe and happy. I'm really blessed to be able to take the lessons that I've learned as an entrepreneur and the financial success that I've had to leave a lasting impact. I want to be remembered for the legacy and the impact that I've had on people in society.